Alright guys, we're back at the bench here. I got a comment from Tim on my unboxing of the Chicago Electric hot knife, and he wanted to see it used in action. So today, I got it out here, I got my jig out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use this hot knife and you can see it in action. Let's get started. Alright guys, so here we are. We got the Chicago Electric hot knife out here, and you can see right here, this is a jig that I've made, and you can tell I've already used it up here. We've got some staining on it. So I've got a 12-inch mark and a 6-inch mark, and then you can see here at the end I have a metal plate, and then on the other end I have magnets in the bottom of it to stick it on that metal plate, okay? And that holds my material that I'll get here real quick and show you. Okay, so right here, this is what I cut with this, okay? This is a heavyweight polypropylene webbing, okay? And I use this to make some stuff, and enough to where I made a jig and, you know, got the hot knife and stuff. So this gets me a nice, even, straight cut every time. So I go ahead and I can put my little webbing down here, center it on the edge of the jig here over my metal plate. My magnets hold it in place. I can pull it taut, see? And then I can hit whatever 6-inch or 12-inch cut that I need this at, right? So I have both markings on here. I've gone over it with Sharpie so it's bright so that I can see it with the hot knife. And then we'll go through and we'll cut this with the hot knife, and you'll get to see it in action, all right? So let's do some cutting. Alright guys, so we got the hot knife here. If you can see this, I keep it on a 3.5. So we'll go ahead and pull the trigger to heat it up the blade, and you'll see the LED comes on. Okay, and like I said, this is a 3.5 setting. This is what I find works pretty good for the webbing here. Okay guys, so I take this, just because the way that I'm doing the cut, I don't need the whole blade. So I use this as a guide. Whoops. On my wood block to get me lined up on my mark. Like I said, the magnets are holding this taut. I just pull it tight, and then I just go down, and I go through the webbing until it cuts it, and then it just pulls it right apart, and you get this nice clean cut right there. And if you want, while you have your knife blade, I'll go along the edge of it like that. You get a little bit on your knife, but it smooths it out for you. Okay, and then I do the same thing with this. So we'll take this off here, and I'll just get both sides. I'll take this side and I will melt it on here, and I just get it until I like it. So you get rid of okay. And then I always get a nice clean. I'll put up some pictures of these too. And the best part is I just get my shop rag, I fold it over a bunch because this is hot, and then while it's still warm, and you can even pull the trigger a little bit more to keep it warm, and then this just wipes right off. You can see it gets right on the towel, and you can wipe the blade completely clean. Okay. Okay guys, so there we have it. Cut a couple pieces of some polypropylene webbing with the hot knife. Made the edges look all nice and straight and flush on those. Okay, this is the same stuff that's like your handle on your gym bag, you know, on backpacks, where, you know, if you cut it with scissors that you would have to like use a lighter to melt it. I use the hot knife. It gets you a much better cut on it and a better seam, right, and a better seal so that it doesn't fray. Okay, so we cut a couple pieces of the webbing with that. With our hot knife, we cleaned it with both isopropyl alcohol and acetone. Okay, with a shop rag. Now be careful when you're doing that. It's really hot. I folded over a whole bunch so that you don't burn yourself. You can see how it burns the rag a little bit. Also too guys, remember, if you're doing this, please do it in a well ventilated area, because you are melting plastic and you'll smell the fumes and the fumes will linger around. So make sure you have a fan going, well ventilated area. You can kind of hear my fan in the background humming away. All that good stuff. Just remember, just, you know, stay safe as you can. But anyways guys, any other questions, leave them in the comments. Hopefully this helped you out. You got to see it in action. Hit that subscribe button and like the video, leave more comments, and I will do what I can to answer them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks a lot.